Welcome back. What if I told you? Some of the most profitable businesses in the world started with little to no money, no investors, no rich parents, no huge loans, just an idea and the courage to start. Most people spend their lives waiting until they have enough money, but successful people start with what they already have: a phone, ajuil, an internet connection. In today's video, we're looking at businesses you can start for cheap or even for free. Ready? Let's get to it.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today because, well, we're going to completely dismantle a myth that stops way too many potential entrepreneurs dead in their tracks. You know the old saying, right? It takes money to make money. Well, what if I told you that you could launch a profitable venture this very weekend with little to literally zero capital? Our source material today breaks down some incredibly lucrative business models that rely entirely on your hustle and not your bank account. So grab a notepad, settle in, because we're going to look at the top 10 businesses you can start on an absolute shoestring budget.
Okay, let's dive straight into our roadmap. We've taken a vast array of ideas from the source data and grouped the top 10 low-cost businesses into 3 highly actionable paths. First, we'll cover effort over capital, then the creator economy, followed by the service hustle and hands-off e-commerce. And finally, we'll wrap up so you can choose your next move.
All right, section 1, effort over capital. Let's get our mindset right before we jump in.
Our source material drives home a really crucial point here. We have to shatter this myth that you need massive capital to start. Look, early on, you just aren't going to have crazy money to throw at your problems to make them disappear. And that's actually okay. Money is just an accelerator. It speeds things up if you have it. But your time, your creativity, your sweat equity, that is the real, undeniable engine of a successful business. If you are willing to just outwork the competition, a temporary lack of funds simply will not stop you.
Moving right along to section 2, the creator economy. This is all about monetizing your mind.
We're going to look at 4 specific avenues in this bucket: Patreon, course building, publishing a book, and blogging. All of these center on building a dedicated audience and delivering specialized value straight to them.
Get a load of this staggering number, $1.5 billion. That is exactly what LinkedIn paid back in 2015 for lynda.com, which was a massive online course building platform. The founder, Linda Weinman, actually started the company way back in the 90s just by recording her lessons. She literally just wanted a better way to teach her art students without endlessly repeating herself in class. She jokingly called it a 20-year overnight success. But her story proves something vital. No matter what you do, you probably have knowledge that someone else desperately wants to learn. Structuring your specific skills into online courses is huge right now, and the financial upside is absolutely massive.
Now, you might be thinking you need millions of followers to make a living online. No way! The math behind the Patreon model is actually incredibly simple. If you create quality content, whether that's niche philosophy, independent news, or even like miniature painting, you just need a tiny fraction of the world to care. Just 1,000 loyal, true fans willing to pay you the price of a cup of coffee, about $5 a month. That is enough to sustain yourself and pursue your craft full-time. It completely shifts the goalpost from "I need to go viral" to "I just need to build a supportive community."
But hey, maybe you aren't into video or audio. What about writing? Publishing a book has changed so drastically. The old way meant begging a literary agent, getting a massive publishing house to backroll you, and doing an exhausting press tour. The new way? You just bypass the gatekeepers entirely. You write it, format it, and use platforms like Amazon for print on demand. You don't pay a single cent for inventory. Take E.L. James, for example. Her writing was actively turned down by multiple traditional agencies. So what did she do? She self-published 50 Shades of Grey. 125 million copies and $1 billion movie franchise later, she proved that if you have a compelling story, you can put it directly in front of the market and absolutely win.
And finally, for the creator economy, we have blogging. Now, I know what you're thinking. Blogging? Really? Isn't that kind of outdated? The answer is a resounding yes. You should start a blog. Look, social media platforms are fantastic for discovery, but relying solely on them is like building a house on rented land. One algorithm change and your business could vanish overnight. Starting a blog means you own your platform. It's your permanent digital real estate. Plus, it's the ultimate crash course in business because it forces you to learn branding, SEO, traffic generation, and monetization entirely on your own terms.
All right, let's transition to our second path. Section 3, the service hustle. How to solve painful problems for other people. These next 3 ideas, event planning, tutoring, and freelancing, are absolute perfection if you need rapid cash flow. No inventory, no existing audience needed, just your hustle and organization.
Every great service business simply matches a distinct problem with an outsourced solution. Take event planning. Companies like Yes Girls in the US or Proposers in the UK realize there is a massive market of highly busy professionals who have money but absolutely zero time or romantic creativity to plan a marriage proposal. So for a premium fee, these companies step in as an outsourced concierge. They handle the venue, the flowers, the secret photographers, the whole shebang. Find a hassle that people absolutely hate dealing with and charge them a premium to make it magically disappear.
Okay, prepare to be a little surprised by this next one. $20. That is the actual hourly rate parents are actively paying tutors right now. But wait for it, not for math, and certainly not for science. They are paying $20 an hour to tutor their kids in the video game Fortnite. Yes, you heard that right. With the massive rise of esports, college scholarships being handed out for gaming, and streamers making millions, parents are treating video games exactly like traditional sports. The crucial takeaway? Tutoring isn't just academics. It's purely about finding what the market currently values and is willing to pay to improve at.
Let's move to our final path. Section 4, hands-off e-commerce. Selling without touching a single piece of inventory. These last 3 businesses show how modern global logistics paired with brilliant storytelling can literally pull millions of dollars out of thin air. Just consider the sheer scale of success that can come from a totally wild idea. Cards Against Humanity generated $25 million in revenue in just 2 years, and they started with a meager $4,000 Kickstarter. How on earth did they do that? Masterful storytelling and bold marketing. During one Black Friday, they famously sold boxes labeled bullshit for $6 a pop, making it abundantly clear they were literally selling sterilized bull feces. Incredibly, 30,000 people bought it, generating $180,000. If your story is captivating and humorous enough, the market will back you, even if the product is, well, literal crap. Next up, let's talk about the golden age of cosmetics through facility outsourcing. You do not need a chemistry degree to start a massive makeup brand today. You simply find a private label facility that formulates, produces, and meticulously packages the product for you. This is exactly how Jeffree Star took his last $4,000, produced a small run of custom lip glosses, reinvested those profits, and steadily built an empire that now generates over $100 million a year. By outsourcing the heavy lifting of production, you can dedicate 100% of your energy to what actually drives sales, marketing, and building hype. And that brings us to dropshipping. This happens in 3 super efficient steps. First, you set up an online store and promote products. Second, a customer buys the item directly from your site. Third, that exact order routes automatically to your supplier, who ships the physical product straight to the customer's doorstep. You never touch the product, and you keep the profit margin in between. Entrepreneurs like Kylie Jenner and Greta Van Riel use this exact model to build million-dollar companies in incredibly short timeframes, starting with tiny budgets. It's a game changer if you can master digital marketing.
Section 5. Choose your next move. Wow, we have covered a massive amount of ground today.
We've explored 10 highly viable, low-cost paths straight from our source material that categorically prove capital is not your main barrier to entry. We've looked at creators, service hustlers, and e-commerce wizards. So the only thing left is the execution. The blueprint is right here in front of you. Which model aligns best with your skills? Which painful problem are you uniquely equipped to solve? Don't be someone who just daydreams about entrepreneurship. Pick one of these 10 models, leverage your sweat equity, and take concrete action. So I'll leave you with this. Which business will you start this weekend? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.